Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay Will. So I decided to start a new segment on my channel, and it's going to be called 250 or less. And in this segment, I'll basically highlight some smartphones that I was able to acquire that you could get also at a very good value, bang for buck, for under $250. Now there is a plethora of phones out there, a lot of phones out there that cost less than $250, but some of them don't get the just that they deserve. So I'm going to start highlighting some of these phones on my channel when I can get around to it. And here is the first one I decided to bring to you. Let's do it. So we all know that when shopping for a smartphone, it is very difficult to find a good deal, especially when you're trying to stay within a certain budget and you don't want to spend a lot of money. Well, that's where phones like the LG K10 come in. This phone has some killer specs and at a killer price point, and it's the killer back to get off. No, just kidding. Removable battery, SD card slot, and a nano SIM. I think you'll be happy with the offerings of the K10. Now I use the K10, I say the words killer specs and all that. Take that with a grain of salt because I'm thinking more of a budget-minded person. This phone will be sure to please anyone that's on a budget that does not want to break the bank and spend a lot of money. So what am I getting with this? Let's get into it and I'll show you here. You're getting the latest operating system, which is 6.0.1. You're getting 16 gigs of storage on board. You're getting some pretty good battery of that. You can see I'm starting to bang it out and load this phone up. But you're getting some pretty good performance overall too. I would say that this build quality on this device is really nice too. It has a 2.5D curved 5.3-inch display. So this phone is not very big, and at the same time, you've got some pretty decent hardware here. Compact. I really like the back of this phone right here. It gives it, it's a little slippery at times, but it does have some texture. And I think what you'll find is that this is a pretty elegant design. Now this phone actually comes in silver, and it will be releasing on T-Mobile in silver in the coming months. But gold is the only option at this point, and I think a lot of people will be happy with the gold once they get it in hand. So you've got a microphone up top, a camera and LED flash on the back with volume rockers and power button there. Speakers on the back as well. You got your charging sync and microphone and a headphone jack on the bottom. And there's a camera and proximity sensors on the front. This phone is very unique in its own. The design, I've said it once again, this probably should have been what the G5 was designed like, and then they could have left off the modular thing. Camera on this thing is actually pretty good. You're getting some serious camera quality here. For the price. Now this phone, obviously this segment is under $250, so this phone costs $164. So it records in HD, not full HD, which is basically 720, and then you've got a good snapper back there. Let me grab something to take a picture of. Let's just grab the Moto G. Now on camera, as you can see there, I got a pretty fast shutter. So on camera, I don't know how this comes across, but on the phone, it is actually pretty sharp. This is actually a really nice camera, and I think you'd be pretty pleased with it. This does have NFC, and that is a deal breaker for some people. Phones that don't have NFC, I think people kind of get upset about that, but I think it's pretty good. You can see I have the brightness there at 57% for this video, but overall, I think you're getting a lot with this phone. You can actually do LG's themes with this phone. There's a lot to take in with this phone. I like this gold theme that I have on here with the gold wallpaper. This is a default theme on here. But you can actually go into LG's world and download a bunch of different themes, fonts, everything. So for $164, full cost, I would say this is a pretty good deal. Battery life on this thing has been really good. The average user can probably go a couple of days without a charge. A heavy user, you'll get at least one full day out of this, averaging about 4.5 to maybe even 6 hours of screen on time, depending on your usage. I have not had any problems with this phone. I like it. I've got it loaded down, as you can see. I haven't used this in a while. However, it's still a phone that'll be in my catalog for days to come. I'm not sad about anything about it. I'll have a link to the full review of this phone in the description. So thanks for joining me in my first segment of $250 or less. It's your man Jay Will. This is the LG K10. See you in the next one.